been encountering a lot of students who get stumped when they are staring at two fractions standing across an equal sign from each other. And the answer for how to proceed is very simple: cross multiply. So let's take a look at why and how you do that. So let's start with the what to do, and then we'll double back to the why to do it. The what to do is to cross multiply, and that looks like the following. Make two loops on your problem, one like that and one like that. So you're looping the diagonals. Some people call this method the bow tie or the butterfly for obvious reasons. All right, now multiply up your loops. So 49 times 4x equals 196x, and 7 times 60 equals 420, and that equals sign still stands. So our new problem after we cross multiply is, and our goal is to get x by itself, so we now divide both sides by 196, and that equals 15 over 7, or 2.14. All right, so that's the how to do it. Now let's take a look at the why to do it. So to do that, let's go back to the beginning of our problem. If you're one of those people who doesn't care why, just cares how, you're done. But for those of us who want to know why, stick around. Okay, our goal in this problem is to get x by itself, okay? Now, the two things happening to the x are it is being multiplied by 4 and it is being divided by 7. So to get x by itself, we have to do opposite operations to each of those things. So if we maybe start with our divided by 7, the opposite operation of divide is multiply. So we would start by multiplying both sides by 7. And just so this is a little prettier, I'm going to write that as 7 over 1. Now notice, multiplying both sides by 7 is the first loop of the bow tie. That is multiplying 7 times the 60, right? And what it does on this side is it eliminates the 7 on the bottom. Our next step to get the x by itself would be to divide both sides by 4, or to multiply by 1/4. So on this side, dividing by 4 or multiplying by 1/4 is what gets rid of the 4 there. On this side, we're now multiplying our 4 times our 49, which is our second loop of the bow tie, and it's the dividing the 4 times 49 away from the x. So at the end of the day, we get the following: x equals, which is the same thing we got when we did the bow tie to get our 7 times 60 and to get our 4x times 49, and then divide 4 times 49 away from the x. It just does it all in one step, and we skip all the business here of elimination. So that's the why. Okay, so play with that, make up some more problems, practice using the bow tie, and then take a look at this next video, which talks about how to use the bow tie and then go on to use square roots when you have x on both sides of the equation. And as always, keep on mapping.